How you doing? Thanks for clicking on to this special tropical edition of the video blog this evening. And first and foremost, folks, I just want to point out a couple of wee things regarding the actual blog itself. I've had problems with the USA tab, and I've been struggling to get a post onto that. I don't know if there's a bad link or something like that, but I've been having issues. And if you notice, there's a new tab I've put on under United States. I'm going to try and get a post onto that within the next half hour. I'm actually in my bed at 8 o'clock tonight and back up again at 1 tomorrow morning for work, so it's going to be a wee bit of a tight squeeze to get everything done. But I just wanted to explain to you that I've got the new tab under United States, so all my USA discussions, folks, is going to be put onto that tab. So if you want to keep checking that out, feel free to do so. Now, as for the tropics, we've got Tropical Storm Irene becoming stronger, looking more impressive on satellite imagery. And there's a couple of things I want to point out to you, folks. This thing is going to become a hurricane. It's off to the east, probably around 200 miles east of St. Croix in Puerto Rico. It's impacting the British Virgin Islands at the moment, and it's going to affect Puerto Rico probably through tonight and into tomorrow morning. Heavy rain and squally showers is going to be the main deal with this. There's big question marks over this system, folks. My opinion is, if the track of Irene goes over Hispaniola, it's got mountains that's over 12,000 feet high. If it goes over Hispaniola, it's endgame for the United States. It's not going to be a big deal whatsoever, if anything, because what's going to happen is it's going to hit Hispaniola, break apart the core, the inner structure of Irene is going to get decay. It's going to get ripped apart by the mountains of Haiti and the Dominican Republic. And it would also probably interact, second of all, with Cuba. Cuba's also got very high mountains as well. So this system, if it tracks over Hispaniola and Cuba, if it even makes Cuba, it is going to be a no-go for the United States. The United States might not even see a system at all. If anything, a depression would be the case. However, and it's beginning to look a wee bit more likely, that the actual core of Irene stays to the north of the islands. If it does so, it will be a big problem for Florida, anywhere from South Florida eastwards up the coast to perhaps the kind of Carolina coastline, perhaps by late into this upcoming week. And what we're going to find is we could be finding a Cat 1, Cat 2, perhaps even a Cat 3 hurricane make landfall in the United States. Now, the United States hasn't actually seen a Cat 3 hurricane officially since Wilma struck in October of 2005. That was actually the week that I got married, so I can remember that quite well. But it does look to me, folks, as if the system stays to the north of the islands, a hurricane is going to make landfall late week, anywhere from South Florida to Cape Hatteras in North Carolina. If it stays and goes across those islands, if the system will be ripped apart. It has happened so many times in the past. If you see a system going through Hispaniola and or Cuba, it's a no-go. Gustav back in 2008 hit Cuba. Very powerful. It was an upper Cat 4 hurricane. There was unofficial reports of 200-mile-an-hour winds reported on Cuba. I think it was one of the worst storms in about 40 or 50 years. But when it took a long time to regain strength and reorganize over the Gulf of Mexico, and it didn't have the same impact it would have done had it not hit Cuba. So a little heads up, this is a very brief, very basic video, folks, but certainly a few ideas that I've got. I want to share with you them, and I hope you have a terrific end to your weekend and a good week ahead. Keep staying tuned to the blog and, of course, the United States tab for all my US discussions. I'll have that available within the next half hour to an hour. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.